Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Renee Roden. If you have not already, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I will be doing an entire full set using the Modelones Dip Powder Collection. I created this candy corn themed look. I did angry pumpkins on my toes as well. The video will be linked above and in the description box below. Did a full set on September 8th. I'm giving myself a manicure so my fingers will look their best. The entire mani video will be linked. I'm using the rounded end of a flat steel nail file to push back the cuticle. Make sure to push back your cuticle before dip powdering your nails. I'm using a large straight edge toenail clip instead of a curved edge fingernail clip. I love the cut that it gives. I'm using a soft file to get the shine off of my natural nails. You can use an e-file as well. I have a container of nails. These are long length with a curve overlap. I am using the Kiss nail glue to apply the artificial tips. Then I'm trimming the ends with the nail tip clipper. I'm using the Diamond Cosmetics nail file with the harder grit. I hold the file at the corner of the nail and I'm filing down this curve and creating a squared out ballerina shape. I'm using the smoothing bit to make the fake nail and my nail flush with each other. Don't sand down your natural nail. I'm using a fluffy brush to dust off the nails. The first product I'm using is the Modelones Nail Dehydrator, and I'm applying it to the natural nail. This will allow for the removal of natural oils and to help the powder adhere to the nails. If you skip this step, you may experience cracking and lifting. I have my Modelones Dip Powder in 01 Translucent. I'm rolling the powder so it's not clumped. I have this fingertip art nail recycling system. It helps us not waste or contaminate the entire powder. To apply this, I'm using the Modelones 2-in-1 base and top coat. I'm applying the base horizontally at the midpoint of the nail to build the apex. We put a lot of pressure on this area and it's likely to break the longer that your nails are, so you just want to make sure that this area is secure. I am pouring the powder and then brushing off with that fluffy brush. I'm applying the base at the midpoint of the nail and staying away from the corners. I'm bringing it all the way down the length of the nail and capping the tips. Hold the finger at a 45-degree angle, allowing the powder to waterfall off of the nail and not sit on top of it. Then I'm tapping the powder off. I did the same thing to the others, and here they are with the first coat. Now I am applying our second coat just a little higher than the first and bringing it down to the tip. I'm then pouring the powder, tapping and brushing away. Now I'm applying the third coat as close to the cuticle as possible while still avoiding contact with the cuticles and the skin. Make sure to apply thin, even layers of base. For the fourth coat, I'm applying it in the same spot where the third coat started. Don't bring it any closer to the cuticle or the product will bond to your skin. You want this extra layer to give room for when you file, and it adds more durability to the nail. Pour and then tap. I'm using a toothpick to clean up the cuticle area and any product on the skin. Brush the nails off completely, free of powder. I'm applying the Modelones Activator. This is what will harden the nails. It dries and hardens in about 10 to 15 minutes depending if you use a fan. You can use a nail file or any hard nail tool to tap the nails. Listen closely to hear when the nails are dry. The last two nails were really soft. I'm now filing down the corners of the nails to get rid of any bulk. I'm holding the skin down with my middle finger to be able to get deep in the corners and not file away any of my skin. I'm now filing the tip straight across, then holding the file vertically, I'm filing the mid portion of the front of the nail to get it more defined square end. Boom, all the nails have been filed, and brush away the dust. I have my Cronova e-file from Amazon. You can use a nail file to shape the nails. This is just so much more time efficient and gives a more polished look. I've got it on a low setting and I'm using my shaping tool and making small strokes, cleaning up the corner areas, following around the natural curve of the cuticle and nail folds. With the hand holding the file, use the pinky as a placeholder on the finger you're working on so that you don't lose control of your e-file. I have my buffing tool to smooth any bumps and ridges over the entire nail, backing away from the area that we just filed. If you applied 4 thin layers over just 2 bulky layers, it should be super simple to file. Make sure to use all parts of your bit. They're all looking good already. I added my hardest grit sanding band to my emery tool to clean up the nails and give it symmetry. With that same tool, I'm filing down the sides of the nail and diminishing any curves. Brush away the dust and let's tap into this candy corn theme. The first color I'm using is Folk Art Medium Yellow and adding it to 2 rounds on my palette. Then I'm adding Apple Barrel Bright Yellow to both rounds. I'm then adding Apple Barrel's Real Red to one of the rounds to make the color orange. This is the Folk Art in Wicker White, the Americana paint in Cool White. The last color I am using is Apple Barrel in Black. I'm using the tail of my brush to mix the colors in well. Don't clown me for the drawing, it took 3 minutes. I just always think it's good to draw your nail design, just so you have a plan. I'm first applying the LA Colors Extreme Shine gel-like polish in Vanilla Latte. The pinky, middle finger, and the thumb will receive this color. I'm then applying the Wet n Wild Fast Dry AF in Lovey Dovey. I'm painting the pointer and the ring finger. The nails dried for 5 minutes and it's time to paint. Starting with the pinky, I am using the Liner 6 brush. I am making 2 dots on the side of the nail where the natural free edge of nail would be. The dot in the middle, I'm making it lower than the other 2. I'm connecting the lines with a slight curve because this is our French tip. Now I'm pulling the orange color down the nails so the line is smooth. Then I'm finishing painting the rest of the nail and line the end of the nail. On the middle finger, I'm using the same brush and color to create dots on the middle finger. I'm making large dots from the tip of the nail and making them smaller as I work my way to the cuticle. After I cleaned the brush, I'm doing the same thing with the yellow, the white, and the black. Make sure to have a cup with clean water for your brushes and a rag or paper towel to wipe off any excess. On the thumb, I'm making zigzag lines using the orange color first from the tip to the mid portion. The next color is yellow from the cuticle to the mid portion. And then white will be in the middle of the nail. I did add 2 coats to this design. I'm going back to the pinky nail and using a 3/4 wash brush to paint a second layer of orange. With that same brush, I'm painting the top portion of the pointer nail with yellow and bringing it right above the middle. I clean the brush, and with orange I'm applying it to the mid portion of the nail, slightly overlapping into the yellow. And I'm bringing the orange down almost to the end, but leaving 15% of white. I'm now taking a precise eyeliner pencil because I don't have a smaller brush. With the color black, I'm creating multiple small X's along the curve of the French tip on the pinky. I did the same color scheme to the ring finger as well. I have my liner 6 brush. I dipped it in yellow and orange, and I'm pulling from the orange color into the yellow with fine strokes. After cleaning my brush, I'm taking my orange and pulling down into the white. I did the same exact thing with the pointer finger. Now I'm taking the white into the orange only on this finger. Once those colors dry, I'm back to the ring finger. I have the same pencil with the color black, and I'm creating sideways triangles for eyes and a right side up triangle for a nose. I'm creating a thin upward smile line and adding small vertical lines throughout the length of the smile's curve. I am making the lines longer on the outskirts of the nails. I'm painting straight through the smile line into the white for more effect in the white area. With the liner 6, I'm creating a straight fine black line across the tip of the pointer nail. I'm creating random linear dots along the nail. I put the taller dots on the outside. I'm pulling a straight line down to the tip of the nail from each dot. Then I'm creating smooth curves connecting each dot to one another. Now I'm filling in the tip of the nail. With the same brush in the color black, I'm going back to the thumb to create downward diagonals as I work my way down to the tip of the nail. I'm making 2 small slanted lines in each row to connect each diagonal to each other. Then I'm lining the edges of the nail. I let the acrylic dry for about 10 minutes. I'm applying the Modelones 2-in-1 base and top coat to seal the colors and give a glossy finish. Don't forget to cap the end of the nails so the colors don't chip. The bond will dry in 5 minutes and doesn't need to be cured. I have my Mary Kay satin hands, the protecting softener, which is like Vaseline, and the nourishing cream, which is a buttery lotion. I'm smoothing it into my hands. I'm adding shine to the moisture that we have already. I actually use this oil on a daily basis over using the Mary Kay Satin Hands. This is the lovely Myrrh Anointing Oil. It smells fantastic and you will feel blessed after using it. I am using DFI Aging Cuticle Oil and using a cuticle applicator to get into the crevices. This is the final look for the spooky candy corn themed full set that I created. I really hope you enjoyed how we got to this final destination. Don't forget to check out the set that I did on my feet, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.